day 4 of our first time home buyer question and answer series. So let's dive into today's most know tip. My name is Eneba Modamlola, your property consultant.
The next question, we'll be rounding up soon. Just have a few more questions to
All
ask.
right.
So moving on to the next question. Is buying off-plan properties safe? Because some friends are buying off-plan homes, and I would want to know if it is safe. Like how safe it is for us to get off-plan property.
Yeah, nice one. So I would say it actually depends. It depends. And buying off plan means you are buying from trust. You're buying from trust. So, but you need to check out some things before you even proceed to pay or to buy from these people. So one thing you need to know is the developer's history. You need to check their
The track
history.
record.
Yes. If this person has a lot of negative history on delivery, because there are some they will tell you, oh, okay, I will deliver this
Next 12
property at this
months.
after 5 years, they are still backing to get their property. You need to know, you need to verify, confirm from developers' history. You also need to check if they have building approvals. There's this scenario that happened in Ikota sometime, I think 2 years ago or last year, when they were demolishing properties in Ikota. Most of them also bought from developers. The developer do not have, especially when the land is maybe on a committed structure, they will never approve they will never approve it.
The building.
The building, they won't approve it. And also sometimes too, they use lesser quality of
Building
materials.
material.
Yes. So, and building approvals, they check a lot of things before you start building, during your building stage and after. So if your building doesn't have an approval initially, so it could actually signify an existing problem. So you need to confirm if this structure, especially if you are buying a house, if this structure has a building approval. Then also you need to know the payment structure, so that they won't just start giving you different surprises. They will start ambushing you with different payments. So you need to know their structure. They will come tomorrow and tell you that you are supposed to pay for 6 months
You
and
pay
you did
2
not pay.
months.
And you pay too much. They are telling you they want to refund your money, less 40, 50, 60%. Part of your money is gone. So also the completion time. You must know when they are set to complete the structure.
Completed.
Yes, you need to know that. And then also you need to have a legal agreement concerning that. You need to have
For
a very
everything,
solid agreement.
there must be an agreement.
There must be. So don't rush to buying all these things. That's why I will keep saying it. You need to get your lawyer.
Property land.
Get your property lawyer before you proceed, before you do anything. Hope I'm able to answer your questions.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
You're
Because
welcome.
sometimes we just say it's like, oh, the developer says, in the next 2 years the building should be ready, and then we just take it like that. Give or take. This is another investment. Let me invest, but we don't
Yes.
do due diligence
We
on
don't, we don't.
most
And
of the
later
things.
on, we now start crying out, this is what happened, this is what
Sometimes
happened.
it can just
They
be
might
like
even say it's a witch hunting. I've heard that
a
before.
village people thing. Village people thing. But sometimes it's just like out of our ignorance. But yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And so to the next question, if after buying the property and someone shows up claiming ownership of the land, what are you going to do about it when there is a dispute on the property?
Sometimes I do tell my clients, do not put the cat before the horse. You understand? So you need to do the right thing. As a first-time home buyer, it's even good that you're asking this question so that you won't fall into such
Victim.
traps. You understand? So that is why we always say due diligence is not optional at all. If your documents are solid and you follow the legal steps, the law will protect you. You understand? And if you skip proper documentation, you may lose both the land and your money. you may lose them completely. So that's why I always say it: buy legally now, and you pay legally later. You understand? If you buy legally now, you understand, or you pay legally later. Do you understand? When you buy legally now,
Okay.
you pay money for your legal fees, for your legal service, do your due diligence.
Mm-hmm.
It will save you
The tears,
tears. It will save you
the
in paying
drama,
legally later. You will not have paying for litigation.
and to be double.
Double exactly.
It's always double.
So what if at the end of the whole matter you still lost your property?
Yes, and this thing is not able to be solved. It's a
It,
lot.
it, it happens. It happens like that. There are a
Mm.
lot of people that have actually lost their land on what they might have,
They've done their due
due
diligence
diligence.
on.
It won't happen. It might not have happened. So
They will not say, "Let bygone be bygone." Otilo,
money is in law.
otilo,
Money has gone.
otilo,
Double,
otilo.
in fact, triple money, because the money you used to buy that property, the money for litigation, it's
Mm,
gone.
it's gone.
It's gone. So we need to be very careful.
So thank you. And to the 10th question, I think we'll be rounding up soon.
All right.
If I can't go through an agent and I want to, avoid lawyers, can I buy without a lawyer? Or can't I just go through agents and say,
Mm,
agent, oh,
mm.
let's see, be between us. I don't want to pay legal fee. I don't want.
If I say you can't, or if I say you can,
Mm.
there are people that will come up and say, "Oh, I've used this property for over 20 years. It's also to me by an agent. I don't use any lawyer." I'm pretty sure they are old buyers,
Very
because
true.
now a lot of things are happening now. People are actually engaging in nefarious activities. They even present to you. They say, this is a pastor too. Is an agent. Is a pastor. Hmm. Me, I would say no. You can't. You can always ensure you carry your lawyer,
And
because the moment you are just using your agent alone, it is a very, very huge risk. You are taking a huge risk. As I said earlier, I said, you pay legally now,
or
or you
you
pay
pay
legally
legally
later.
later.
You understand? So it's better for you, it's best for you to carry your lawyer along. You understand? Agents are not well trained to detect fraud. They
Mm,
might even be part of the fraud.
exactly. And
Uh-huh.
in Nigeria now, most of us, we don't know the laws that are guiding
Mm,
some of the things in the country. So we
yes,
just do things.
based on emotion. So you need your lawyer. You need them to have. You see, I've actually handled over 50 cases where buyers try to, save 200,000 naira, only to now start paying legal fees later, and they
And
have
they're
already
paying
lost millions of
double, and
money.
they're paying double.
Yes, so you need to be very careful.
Okay.
Mm,
So to the next one, if I am to know the process, what the process is like
mm.
from the offer to the ownership, when I find, like, what's the full process like from when I find the property to owning the property?
Yes, so actually, there's something they call, latent discovery and patent discovery. You understand? But as I said earlier, I say I'll keep it simple. So the first thing you need to do, especially if you are a first-time home buyer, not even especially, as
For
a
all
property
buyers,
buyer, it's cut across all buyers,
buyers.
whether you're first time, second time, experienced, professional. You need to inspect the property. If you're not within the country, you can get someone you trust
So
to
really,
visit the property, and the person can make a video for you. You can call the person on a video call,
okay.
inspect the property
Okay,
physically,
not virtually.
not virtually. If you are within the area, you can do that physically. But if you are not, you do it virtually. But don't rely on
The
the
virtual,
agent's
so,
video, the
oh,
seller's video. You need to do it with someone you trust. Then also you get documents and send it to your lawyer. Ask them for documents. What are the documents on this land? Before you even pay anything, ask them for the documents. Ask them for those documents. Send it to
the
your
right
lawyer.
document.
Yes. So the lawyer will go through it, and if there's anything, to to indicate anything there. So your
Yes.
lawyer is going
So
to tell you. So you need to involve them. Then also you also need to proceed to conduct your due diligence. Due diligence cannot be overemphasized. You need to do that. And then also you negotiate and draft your contract. Negotiate and draft your contract. Then you can make payments. Go ahead to make your payments with evidence of payment. Most importantly, you transfer. Don't give in cash. Don't pay in cash. Then execute your deed of assignment to make sure all parties are available and ensure that you do that on the property. Execute your transaction on that
on the
property. Okay, this is
property.
the property I'm buying. Oh yeah. So that later in future they won't tell you that no, now I thought it was that one. No, you say no, is this one? They say it has happened. It has happened a lot.
Very true.
It has happened
Very
a lot.
true.
And also, lastly, you also need to register your title. Ensure that you register them. Get
Okay.
your governor's consent. Get your
Okay.
registered survey. So once you've done with this, you are legally protected, and you are good to go.
Mm.
You are now a proud owner,
Oh,
a
oh,
proud property owner.
exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, Dami, you've asked powerful questions, the ones that many first-time buyers need answered. Thank you for coming on this show.
Thank you, Barrister Jide. I mean, I feel 10 times confident now, and I must say, this episode is golden. Like, it is solid for all first-time home buyers. And so, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you all in my next video. Do well to subscribe, click on the notification bell to get notified, like, comment, and share. That's it, guys. See you all in my next video.